Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Nur Alia Hannani binti Othman, number matric 2XC890, and my friend Ummi Manarina binti Muhammad Basir, number matric 285206. We will present about nature and the title is White Plants.
Hello, my name is Ummi Manarina binti Muhammad Basir, number 285206. So, what are wheat plants? Wheat plants include flower, grass, lichen, fungi, shrub, and trees that grow with little or non-human help or interference. They have not been internationally planted by human hands. Many of the smaller wheat plants are usually dismissed as weeds, and someone once said that weeds are flowers growing in the wrong place. Gardeners prefer to keep their flowers without weeds because they are the preserve of plants that the gardener specially choose. Why? Wheat plant can be found anywhere, even in the best kept garden. Usually, they are best viewed in more wheat places such as waste place, fields and meadow, hedges and wetlands, hill and mountain area, and in coastal area. So, let's have a look at some examples of wheat plants. Next, we continue with importance of wheat plants to humans. Wheat plants are part of natural biodiversity. They provide the variety of food needed to sustain a rich and healthy biodiversity of insects, birds, and animals. Some insects feed off particular plants, so that a loss of a wheat plant in area could lead to the loss of an insect. This is how biodiversity can become depleted. From a human perspective, plentiful biodiversity in a farming landscape ensures that food grows in of the highest quality. The variety of insects that the many different wheat plants attract and sustain provide a free and natural pest control for farm crops, so it is worth farmers while to maintain a flower-rich margin around their fields. Also, contact with the natural environment is good for human health and well-being. Wheat species also used by humans occur in all biographical regions and habitat types. In each region, communities have learned to make use of the plant diversity, no matter how harsh the environment. As many as 900 species with specific medicinal use have been recorded, and the region is a major source of material for the large herbal trade of Southern Africa. Tropical forests have long been recognized as housing a large percentage of the planet's biodiversity, and the plant species they contain are a major source of food and numerous other products.
What happens if no one cares about white plants? First, the extinction of valuable white plants. They occur due to frequent deforestation by selfish humans. Deforestation by the government or others is for construction, agriculture, and the opening of new towns. This also can affect wildlife in the area explored because everything that lives in the world needs plants to have a great life. The basic food for all organisms is produced by green plants. Number 2 is landslide. Sloping areas in particular will be prone to erosion process. Vegetation like trees, shrubs, grasses, flowers, and ground covers help stabilize slopes in numerous ways. Landslide occurs due to the absence of trees that grip the land to stabilize sloping areas. Number 3 is climate change. Climate change refers to long-term shifts in temperatures and weather patterns. It can cause global warming. Global warming is dangerous because it can make the temperature of Earth high and increase the glaciers melting. Then, how to take care of white plants? First, using plants in the right way. The government can do the activity about planting with the public, like do some campaigns to give people more aware of the world. For example, the Replanting Trees campaign. This activity is very good to make sure that the tree that has been destroyed is not extinction. It also raised awareness among international consumers about making sustainable choice when purchasing their products. Number 2 is education. Every level of education should be given about white plants to have a good generation for the future. By doing this, they can know more about white plants, nature, the activities that can destroy the world, and know how to save it. Next is policy and legislation. All the countries have their policy for having a safe country. Every country should be together to save the world, like save white plant. This is because it is not enough if just one country aware and do something to save the world. Legislation needs to be improved on the issue of nature conservation. The government can impose high fines on perpetrators so that they will be more careful when doing something bad, like illegal logging and forest exploration.
Then we proceed that why are plants being collected? Given how long established and how successful the cultivation of plants has been, it is perhaps surprising that any commercially important plants are collected from the weak at all. The reason that they are varied but are often a combination of economics, the biology of the species concerned and prevailing social conditions. At base, the practice continues because it makes economic sense. This may be because the plant grows slowly and has low productivity, may only thrive at low densities, or may simply be difficult to grow in cultivation. For example, due to its ecology requirement and conditions, which are almost impossible to replicate in cultivation. These include species such as Brazil nuts, frankincense, argan, and matsuti. Alternatively, a plant may be easily cultivated, but its product may be of such low value that it is not worth cultivation as it will generate less income than other crops. Example in Europe are nettle, wheat garlic, and blackberry. However, it is hard to generalize even about one species. It may be worthwhile cultivating a particular plant in some circumstance and not in another, because economic and environmental circumstances vary so much from place to place. In some cases, particularly with plants whose products are used medicinally or in fragrance, a premium may be attached to the collected plants because of a real or perceived difference in quality. As an example, the principal active ingredient in liqueur glycerin normally occur at concentration roughly 3 times higher in wild than in cultivated roots. More generally, in traditional Chinese medicine and other traditional systems of medicine, considerable importance is attached to provenance with wild collected plants usually preferred. It may also be a matter of choice and a particular flavor by consumer of wild plants over a cultivated ones. Similarly, among of hobbyists who have a collection of orchids and cactus, prestige may be attached to only plants of non-wild origin. So that's all from us. Thank you.